Hello, everyone, and thanks for me being here today. I will introduce you to Unéole. You will guess to my accent and to our name that we are a French company. If you can go to the second slide, please. I will start with a small observation. This is how people currently produce renewable energy in the world. We decided at Unéole to combine those energy sources and their advantages to create a new market. So if you can go to slide 3, these are the texts we use to get where we are today, and we are able to determine the best cities and buildings in the world in terms of wind potential. Next slide, please. This is the wind turbine we developed. It is the lowest carbon energy production solution in the world, less than the nuclear energy. And next slide, please. We came up with this concept. We call it the mixed energy platform. It can be installed on every flat building. We can produce more energy and we protect the building from the UVs. It is like a new business model for the landlords and the real estate owners. You can go to the next slide, please. This is what it looks like in real life. You have to imagine that on the top of a building and duplicated. Next slide, please. Thank you. These are some steps we followed, but we are going to really develop this product in the world and to make it globalized. Thank you for the next slide. Here are some logos of our customers and partners, but among them are the French government and ministries. Thank you for going to the next slide. I will end my presentation with some numbers, but what we are looking for today is to get in touch with a new network related to governments in order to get in touch with the best wind potential spaces in the world. We are also looking for funds to auto-finance our installation of platforms on the best buildings and to create a new business model for us and to go from a manufacturer status to a global energy producer status. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Opening up questions to our panel for Louis. I need brave people to ask the question. Go ahead.
One question I have is, what's kind of the business model here? Are you selling directly to utilities? Are you building your own wind projects that you and then sell the energy through power purchase agreements, or what's the business model?
For the moment, we sell our products, but yeah, the final business model we want is to build to finance our own platforms, sell it for free or give it for free to the landlords, and sell the energy back to the landlords 20 or 25% less than the market, and also gain revenues from the maintenance of it. So we will own the last floor of the buildings, which is like the cost item for every building, and we want to make it a profit.
We have a question coming in from the chat. How much power in watts is produced by your solution per square meter? What's your solution efficiency?
It depends on where we install our product, of course, but we produce more kilowatts earth per square meters than the photovoltaic only. We can produce with one wind turbine 5 times more energy per square meter by comparison to only a photovoltaic panel, but we combine these two. Solar panels will only produce during daylight and mainly in summer. We come from France, and the wind turbines will produce by night and during winter. So every I would say every product, electric product, is being sourced with power every 24/7.
Wonderful. Another question from the chat from Saul Cates from Thales is wondering if you have spoken to Thales yet.
We have an employee that has been working with Thales before, yes.
Wonderful. There was another question from the chat. I think it's from Kenneth asking, are there any existing contracts for your company?
Contracts, sorry?
Yes, contracts. Are you already already engaged in contracts with
yes,
other
we have contracts with the French ministries. We have contracts with suppliers like global ones like Lidl. We have contracts with landlords and real estate owners. And we are looking for developing our company worldwide.
Wonderful. One last question from the chat. Tina, who is an investor who participated in the previous session, asked, how long is the break-even period for this type of wind turbine, given a very different geometry from the incumbent? So again, how long is the break-even period for this wind turbine?
I didn't understand the question, sorry. My English is quite poor.
No, your English is fine. I think the meaning behind it is how long does it take from
profit?
From deploy, yeah, exactly, to get to profit from deploying the
depends on the site, of course, depends on the wind, but it's between 8 and 12 years on the quite medium spots, without any subventions from the government that in France, they are really pushing for this kind of solution. So we can go from 8 to 12 years to 3 to 4 years.
Wonderful. Any other questions?
Yes, one question, Kenny from Google. Is your hardware manufacturing done with a partner in France?
We produce our own wind turbines.
Okay, because I only saw 6 people on the company. I wasn't sure if is that all 6 of you doing that, or is it?
We are doing it. I'm an engineer, but I also work with my hands, and we are looking for new partners for the manufacturing part, of course. But yeah, today we are an engineering office and also a manufacturer.
So a partner would help you with scalability if you're going global.
Yes.